It's an honor to speak with you for a few moments on behalf of Into the Light. My name is Beth, and I am the Crisis Response Advocate and Lead Trainer for our organization. You are a torchbearer, a faithful monthly supporter, and we're so thankful for you. As I was reflecting on your vital role with our organization, I thought of old Western movies or Dr. Quinn. Do you remember that show, Dr. Quinn? There was a woman. She could bring home the bacon fried up in a pan, deliver a baby, remove a bullet, and make peace with the Indians all in one episode. But what made me think of that was how so often in old Western shows they would be, someone brought in would be wounded, and they would say, "Bring a light, someone bring a light." The doctor's skills, giftings, and trainings would be useless in the dark. In order to effectively bring healing, someone had to hold the light. And that, my friends, is what you do as torchbearers for Into the Light. Your consistent giving allows us to put our callings, giftings, and skill sets into practice, to care for precious young people who have been victimized by sexual exploitation. We couldn't do the work we do without someone holding the light. We are humbled and immeasurably grateful. All members of Into the Light team receive ongoing, intensive, trauma-informed, strength-based training to help us better understand and meet our clients' needs. The most all-encompassing premise in our service to our clients, however, is to consistently model for them the unconditional love of God. His love is often modeled in very practical ways that say, "I see you and I'm here for you." And someone from Into the Light is always available to answer their call, even in the wee hours of the morning. These past few days, a client's birthday was remembered and celebrated. A request for a Bible was fulfilled. A young girl suffering with kidney stones was assisted in getting medical care and provided a heat pad and cranberry juice. Think how much that would mean to you if you were all alone with no one to care for you and in intense pain. And just one phone call to her advocate and she was cared for. Another client was aided in applying for a job. That may seem like a small thing, but if you didn't know how, and someone came and walked alongside you and said, "I'll help you with this process," how life-changing that could be. Yet another precious young lady was taken to pick up her mother's ashes and given a necklace to keep some near. Our advocate drove for hours to be able to provide this service for the young lady that no one else could provide for her. A troubled soul who lamented, "I don't have anyone," was reassured, "We're still here for you." Counseling has been provided, child care arranged, and phone cards furnished. A young girl who was on the run kept in touch with her advocate through these phone cards, and her advocate was able to convince her to come back home before any further harm was done to her. This is just a small sampling of the practical ways our advocates reflect God's love to our clients. In this past week, our advocates have been in contact with 43 clients, either face-to-face or via social media. We consistently show up, listen, and convey the message that they don't deserve to be hurt. They are not to blame. They can start over, and they are loved by God. We couldn't do this work without you, torchbearers. I'm reminded of that old Ray Boltz song that says, "One by one they came, as far as the eye could see. Each one somehow changed by your generosity. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I'm a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I'm so glad you gave." Thank you, torchbearers, for holding the light.